Uh, hmm, um, it depends. I know that's not an answer you're going to hear, but it depends on your ability to craft a novel. Everyone has different abilities, and some people don't require an editor at all, and they can just write a quality book. Now, those people are few and far between, but essentially you're going to want to get beta readers. So, where do you find beta readers? Well, you can find them on social media through places like X or Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. And you can rely on the whims of people's generosity and their love of reading to provide you feedback. And generally speaking, in that instance, you would hand it out to 20 to 30 of them. And I would suggest just do chunks, like certain chapters, to get the tone and feel of the story rather than having them read the entire book, because the vast majority of them probably aren't going to read the whole book. So that's where paid beta readers come in, and I'm not going to do it because I'm cheap. If you don't like my book, that's fine. Don't read it. Now, if I had the same notoriety and income threshold as Brandon Sanderson, yeah, I would probably pay for beta readers. But obviously, when they're paid, there's more of an incentive for them to complete the beta reading process and get back to you with feedback. But there's a lot of scammers out there. So when you're a new time author, I advise against it. Your best bet when you're a new time author is to connect with other authors, other readers in the space, and find the altruistic ones, or operate in a quid pro quo sort of basis. Offer to help other authors beta read their books for them, and in exchange, they will be more likely to help you when it's your time. Basically, you'll find everything as you enter the publishing industry, especially in the indie self-publishing industry, that most things operate on a quid pro quo basis. And I would avoid paid services, generally speaking, until you're established and you're not susceptible to being scammed. Not that there aren't people that charge for that service that do wonderful work, but you gotta know who they are first. And also, just as a quick side note, never pay someone to review your book. Those people offering that service, don't do it, because it's a good way to get KDP to delete your platform. Now, I use other authors that I form connections with and stuff to beta read for me, and I do the same thing for them, and it works out well, so I have a list of people that I use. Now, if I were to put a cold call out into social media, I've got a lot of followers between my various accounts, and I could easily get 100 people to volunteer for it. But chances are I'd probably only hear back from 10 of them. So basically, until you find your own beta reading team, it's hit and miss, and you're going to have to do trial and error.